with Mary Moses from Commerce, Georgia. Now, where's Commerce located?
It's about an hour and a half south of here, of Hiawassee.
Now, you're here at the car show, this wonderful car show here on the lake, and it's a beautiful summer day, and it is so nice that we have art here, too.
It's lovely. There's so many great artists out here, and we've enjoyed just speaking with people and giving them a little bit of a background in what we do.
Now, you have a lot of pieces here that deal with it looks like trees, women. Tell me, how did you get into art? What were you doing before?
Well, about 5 or 6 years ago, I was sitting on the couch, bored, and I was a stay-at-home mother, and something fell upon me and told me to get up and do something, and to create something or do nothing. And I did, and the first piece that came about was this t-shirt, the image on this t-shirt that says, "Never give up on yourself." And so I suppose the whole journey began as a self-healing process for me. It says never give up on yourself, and throughout my art I've had a journey of learning to be a more secure person. And on this journey I've helped other women. And then as my art progressed, I became a better artist, and you can see hidden spirits and beings within the art and outside of the art if you look closely. And for some reason that was kind of an indulgence in not only the world that we live in now, but also the spirit world.
Yeah, in fact, that's the feeling I got when I walked by a little while ago, was that, you know, that you're firmly rooted in the earth.
Yes.
Yet you're
faithful.
Your spirit,
and you're drawn toward the sun, meaning that, just meaning to just remain powerful. Don't doubt yourself. Have faith. Bring joy to other people, and just basically not give up. Because there were times in my life that I've suffered from depression, and my father committed suicide, and I've had to battle that myself, and this was a way for me to overcome it.
And I love it. Now, what's your medium here? Like the piece right down there?
Everything I use is through wood. So this is birch wood, and I just select whatever frame I find would go well with the piece. So for instance, this is an acrylic piece of frame. This is a metal, and this is just made out of branches.
Oh, they're just beautiful. And you do large pieces too. I really like that.
I do this one right here. This is my wife in the stars. She's pregnant, and the stars that are reflecting the branches and the petals come from the sky. So just meaning that, you know, they're special. They came from the sky.
I love it. And here in front of me, we've got all kinds of soap. Now, what all do we have here? It looks like soaps and lip balms and...
Yeah, they are all healing. They're made with olive oil. I found that olive oil is very healing for your skin, and I thought, wow, if I'm going to indulge and really and think about healing not only myself but other women, what would I want? Well, I'd want beautiful products that heal your skin and make you smell good, aromatherapy that kind of brings peace of mind, just a whole world of happiness and joy and healing, both inside and out.
Well, the smell was what brought me in. I could smell it coming down. I thought, boy, that smells good.
Sandalwood,
where's that coming from?
Frankincense and myrrh, magnolia. Now, beer soap is one of our new soaps, and it doesn't smell like beer. It's a very woodsy scent, but it's made with beer, so it's really great for your skin. My husband washes it in his hair, so he loves that too. It's a unique idea.
And so do you make all the soaps?
All the soaps, all the perfumes, lip balms. We have a product called Mama Baby. It's just basically for stretch marks and for anything between a mama and a baby, diaper rash. So you can see that the world of healing just doesn't extend to just her. It's the baby, it's the family.
And isn't that great that you have both, that you're following both your dream, that is this wonderful dream that you had?
Yes. It's been difficult, you know, because I've had to put my face out there and overcome my insecurities. But that was also a healing process as well, just saying, hi, I've never done art before, but here it is. This is what I felt came to me. This is what I'm trying to exude, and this is just me. And overcoming that was difficult.
Now, how long have you been in the art business?
7 years, I would say, as a whole. I've been doing this maybe less than 7 years. I've had a lot of success, and I don't know, I feel like there's been someone not on this in the physical plane that has been promoting me and pushing me to go where I need to go.
And I noticed that you've been in the newspapers over there.
Yes. In Destin, Florida, which is where we also have a home. A lot of people know me down there for not only my art but my music. I write music and I also sing, and I have an autobiography that kind of goes a little bit more in depth into my childhood and how hard it was for me, and then correlate that back to my art and why I create what I do.
Now, what kind of music is it?
Well, it's a little bit of rock and roll, it's a little bit of jazz, it's a little bit of swing. I think just whatever I felt like. It was a mood thing, whatever I was in the mood for. And so it's a I don't know, a melting pot of a different music.
Now, do you have a website?
I do. It's HRMagoo.com.
It's a what now? What?
HRMagoo.com. That's from my daughter. Her name is Hannah Ray, and we used to call her Baby Magoo because she couldn't see when she was born. So then we decided to name our company HRMagoo.
Oh, what a neat idea. And I see you've got T-shirts and...
T-shirts. And these T-shirts are organic cotton shirts. So you feel like you're giving your body the best, and you feel like you're giving the world and yourself inspiration through the art.
Yeah, neat. Now, what's the next thing? You're just all over the place. You've got art and
I don't know. I go like this. I go up and down. I have depressions where I think I'm never going to do anything again, and then suddenly when I come back up, I'm starting a whole new thing, and it's fun.
Wow. Well, it certainly looks like it's fun. And I know from experience as being an artist a long time, it's something that you're just drawn to, and that's just the way it has to be.
Well, it feels like a pregnancy. You're pregnant with an idea, and you absolutely have to birth it, or else you'll never be happy again.
So do you think that was part of the whole business of being pregnant and getting all of this started?
I think so. I think that had something to do with it. I really can't label it and put anything in concrete terms because everything was so confusing to me. I didn't know why I was creating art. I didn't know why. It didn't happen until later that I realized it was for my own healing. And then it ended up being healing for everyone else too.
Isn't that great? And you've mentioned that you also help other women to help find themselves.
Well, I work with the Breast Cancer Coalition, and a lot of women find inspiration in the art to remain strong and to be powerful and to know that there is not only an underworld, a present world, but a heaven. And that's really comforting to them through the reflection of the art. And I work with, divorced women that are having a difficult time believing in themselves.
And right now, this is a difficult time.
It is. But we're all getting through it. I've noticed so many people, we're just kind of coming together, and that's the funnest part, is human connection.
Right.
And I'm actually this is the first time in my life that I'm enjoying this most, is the human connection.
Isn't that neat? Mm-hmm. Neat. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
And I hope people go to your website and check out all these wonderful products you have.
Thank you.
And you have beautiful art. I got one last question, though.
Okay.
When you were a child, did you draw? Were you interested in art or creating?
I believe that I had an artistic eye, but I didn't really indulge in drawing. No.
So this all started when you were pregnant?
Music, art, everything. I was sitting on the couch, and I don't want to scare anybody by saying that I think that a telepathic, strange voice came upon me that was so strong that made me get up off the couch and do something.
And it could have been an inner voice or an outer voice. We don't know, do we?
I don't want to label it, because labeling it was a feeling. So to put a label on that is a difficult thing. All I know is that a strong feeling came, and I listened to it, and I'm glad I did.
So for those people who are watching this out there that say, oh, well, I couldn't draw, I never drew, it doesn't matter, does it?
If you have an emotion behind what you're doing, and you believe in what you're doing, and you need to share it with the world, it'll all come naturally.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.